Zen practice teaches us that silence is one of the deepest paths to presence. But what does silence really mean? Is it simply the absence of sound, or is there a deeper meaning? Today, we'll explore the concept of silence in Zen Buddhism and discover how its practice can transform our lives. Imagine sitting in a crowded room. Voices overlap, noises mingle, and amidst the chaos, you search for your bearings. It's easy to feel overwhelmed. Modern life is filled with noise, interruptions, and distractions. But silence isn't just a break from the noise. It's a space for reflection and connection. It's in this silence that we can rediscover ourselves and our connection to the world. Have you ever wondered why the greatest thinkers sought silence? It's because, in silence, clarity emerges. Imagine your mind like a turbulent lake. Only when the water calms does the bottom become visible. Zen practice teaches us to calm these waters to allow clarity to emerge. You might think that between work and responsibilities, finding time for silence is impossible. But the truth is, you don't need an entire day. Even a few minutes can have an extraordinary impact. The key lies in how you integrate this space into your daily life. Imagine taking 5 minutes a day to simply sit in silence. Not to meditate or solve problems, but just to be. Find a quiet place, close your eyes, and focus on your breathing. Breath is the rhythm of life, a wave that constantly ebbs and flows. Every time you inhale, feel the fresh air renewing your body. Every time you exhale, release accumulated tension. This simple act becomes your gateway to inner silence. But it's not only in formal meditation that we can find this calm. You can incorporate silence into your daily routine. For example, when you walk, do so consciously. Feel the contact of your feet on the ground, the wind on your skin, and the sounds of nature. This is a form of moving meditation, where silence becomes an integral part of your experience. There's a Zen story about a master and his disciple. The young man asked, "Master, what does it mean to find inner peace?" The master simply replied, "Be silent." The disciple was confused, but the master continued, "By teaching you to be silent, I teach you to find yourself." This exchange shows us that silence is not a technique, but a path to awareness. When we stop and listen deeply, we hear our inner voice, and that voice is often much wiser than we imagine. Another key aspect is listening. We often listen to respond, not to understand. Try listening to others without any intention of replying. As you do so, notice your emotions. This simple gesture will help you feel connected to yourself and to the person in front of you. But what to do in moments of turmoil? Sometimes, anxiety and worry can overwhelm us. This is where silence becomes a powerful antidote. Imagine standing in front of a mirror reflecting all your fears. In that moment, you can choose to let them overwhelm you or face them calmly. Take a step back, close your eyes, and breathe deeply. Now let's talk about a crucial concept in Zen: presence. Being present means living in the present moment, without being dragged down by the past or worried about the future. Every day we fall into the trap of remaining anchored to memories or projections, but silence invites us to return to the here and now. It's as if I were telling you that true life happens right here, nowhere else. To practice presence, you can begin a practice called mindfulness while you go about your daily activities. Whether it's eating, washing dishes, or simply drinking a glass of water, pay attention to every gesture. Savor the taste of the food, the warmth of the water, the freshness of the liquid. This attention to detail will bring you back to the present and make you appreciate the beauty of life in all its aspects. Let's pause to reflect together. What's keeping you from living in silence and presence? You may discover that external distractions aren't the only problem. Often, we ourselves create internal noise that pulls us away. Recognizing this obstacle is the first step toward a more peaceful life. Curious about how silence can impact relationships? Many people think communication is just words, but in reality, silence is just as powerful. In a conversation, allowing space for silence allows the other person to express their thoughts and feelings. A well-placed silence creates an atmosphere of openness and authenticity. How many times have you felt the weight of an unspoken word? Through silence, we learn to communicate even what is left unsaid. If you think practicing silence is difficult, remember that, like any art, it takes time and patience. Start with small steps. The goal is not to achieve a state of perfection, but to allow silence to flow naturally into your life. If you encounter moments of difficulty, don't be discouraged. Every experience of silence is an opportunity to grow and learn. Another versatile silent exercise is meditative walking. Find a quiet place, begin walking slowly, and try to become aware of your body in motion. Feel the weight of your feet as they touch the ground, the movement of your legs, and the rhythm of your breathing. This exercise helps establish a connection between mind and body, bringing about a profound inner calm. Finally, I invite you to bring your silence practice to a place you consider sacred. It could be a corner of your home, a park, or any place that makes you feel comfortable. Dedicate at least 10 minutes a day to being in silence there, allowing your breath and your heart to guide you. In this sacred space, silence will become your guide, a friend accompanying you on life's journey. Remember that silence is not absence, but conscious presence. It is a fertile field where introspection and serenity flourish. When you practice silence, you are expressing a profound desire to connect with your essence and the world around you. Every moment dedicated to silence is an investment in your inner well-being. Whenever you approach silence, do so with the awareness that every small step counts. Over time, you'll discover that silence becomes part of your life, influencing your choices and relationships. The practice of Zen is not just an individual journey, but also a way to contribute to collective serenity. And as we conclude this journey of silence, I invite you to bring with you the awareness that true freedom comes through inner calm. Every day is an opportunity to rediscover the power of silence and presence. The practice of Zen is like a flower blooming in the heart. It requires care, but offers beauty and peace. I hope you can find moments of silence in your life, where presence becomes your guiding light. Remember, the art of living is a constantly evolving work. With silence, every day we come a little closer to our true nature.